This conference will now be recorded.
First thing, if you are coming from any background, guys, suppose some members will be asking if I was coming from the non-technicals or civil or mechanical or any other sectors, there is a Power BI you can be easily learn, but I will say that there is no prerequisites to learn the Power BI. Like suppose if you want to learn the .NET or Java, you need the some of the OOPS concept to be the some of the basics need to be needed. The same thing, but in a Power BI doesn't require any basic. The Power BI has a own tool. If you have the knowledge on Excel functions, that is well and fine. If it doesn't have, then we will be going to learn here, guys. But if you are coming from any domain, if you are fresher or if you are in non-domain, non-technical person or any sector, you can easily learn the whatever the my classes for you will be discussing whatever my class whatever I discuss, you will be getting know that what is Power BI and what I was given the assignments. If you do that, that is well and enough for performing of the Power BI developer, whatever the task day to day performing, that is well and enough, guys. Okay, this is just now what is Power BI. I think before class that some people will be research something you will be know, right? What is Power BI? Most of the people will be calling in the market, the different people are calling different names. This is calling as reporting software, if I'm not wrong. Some people are calling as this is as a data visualizations data visualization software. Data visualization software. Some people are calling as data analytical software. Data analytical software. Some people are calling us any other names, guys. What you know before coming to the class, I think something you heard about the Power BI, business intelligence. The most powerful word, the business intelligence, BI. Keep aside, these are the some terms where in the market so many people are calling in the some way. Some people are calling as reporting software. Some people are calling it data visualization. Some people are calling data analytical software. Oh, some people are calling as business intelligence. What is this? All the things we'll keep it said for some times. I will discuss all are correct. Who are calling as reporting software, they are correct. Who are calling as a data visualization software, they are correct. Who are calling as a business intelligence software, they are correct. Now keep it aside. First thing, I will be giving the brief given reporting of what is that one. We'll keep discuss. First thing, when means which companies will be hiring the Power BI developers and which companies will use Power BI software. These things I need to know because most of the people are also know which companies, which companies will hire Power BI developers. Power BI developers, which companies will use Power BI software, PBA software. I will ask PBA software. Most of the questions will be comes with this to you when you start when you join as a course. The most of the things comes. Take it as any company, guys. I'm not taking some one specific company. Any company. If you have the any idea, give me the any company from the startup to MNC or any product-based company, any company. I'm taking one of the company with the day-to-day activities. What we are purchasing something in the online, nothing but Amazon, guys. Amazon. Any company, guys. I'm taking example one company. Amazon. What Amazon will be doing is what Amazon is doing. Amazon is doing some business, right? What are the business they have it, guys? They do some businesses. They have the major sector of the businesses in worldwide e-commerce, right? We will be accepting the e-commerce. They will be purchasing the product from the business users or some way they will be purchasing. They will be selling to the customers. This is what they're doing the business every day to day activities. Once they do the business, what we will be getting is they will be getting the business data. Once they started business, they will be getting the business data. If I'm not wrong, once they're doing some businesses, they will be getting the everyday business data. Business data is nothing but something you have purchased. One of the customer came to the app and opened the login. He was created the customer login and he purchased some mobile and he was logged out. Something he has done some business, right? Something he purchased in the site and he was done some business, he came it. Once the business data is came, what we need to have, the business data will be there. Now you know that Amazon getting the business data because of their every day to day activities. They are doing different activities. They will be selling, purchasing, and doing the other services, whatever the things. Whatever the business data is coming, the business data, as a Power BI developer, we need to analyze the data. Before analyzing the data, the business data, where they will be storing. The every minute to minute, the business data is coming from the Amazon because they are purchasing. Some of the customers is purchasing, some of the products, different products are purchasing, and they are storing somewhere. What are the store, or how they are storing in the backend now? I will be showing the one architecture. Let's see how the Power BI means how the Amazon will be stored in the backend. They may be stored in anywhere, guys. The backend, they will be stored in Excel files. They can be choose the SQL server. They may be choose the Oracle. They can choose the AWS cloud base. They can be choose the Azure at cloud base, or they can be choose the Google Analytics softwares, or any software, SAP or anything for storing of the business data. For storing of the business data, they will be they will be taking any tool, guys, because every day to day transaction is happening. They need to have the storage. Why they require storing? Because of some analysis. What analysis we require, we'll discuss that one. But every company, not only for Amazon, guys, if you take it as an Flipkart, Walmart, Unilever, and ITC, any other things, and coming to the pharma sector, about Pfizer, any company, they need some analysis, guys, because they need to grow in the market. They need some analysis. What analysis we need to do, we will discuss it. But as a backend, the business data, once they are storing the business data in the any source, the sources may be in Excel or databases. The databases means n number of databases: Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL, any database, and cloud base, any cloud, Azure cloud or Google cloud or Amazon. Their wish, Amazon people, Amazon client, they will be keeping the store whatever the suitable for their business. They will be storing the business. They may be stored in India the database. In the US, they may be stored the data in the cloud. Anywhere they can be stored. But once they store the business data, once they once they store the business data, then what we need to do, when they want, once we store the business data, then they want to analyze the business data. They want to analyze the business data when they want when they want to analyze the business data. They will be using Power BI software. They will be using Power BI software based Power BI software. With help of, when they want to analyze some data in top of whatever the data is coming from the different storages, when they want to analyzing the some data on the top of databases, on the top of cloud or anything, they need to some business intelligence tool. The business intelligence tool they will be using as Power BI software. What is analysis they will be doing is, we are getting the different data from the different. Suppose end user or client want to see my business profit. One of the analysis, the profit. They want to see the day-to-day sales. That is one of the analysis. And they want to see the uh, product-wise sales. Product-wise sales means which product has getting more sales. Product-wise sales. Product-wise sales. And they want to see year end sales, year to date means every year compared to last year. This year we are in the good position, or we are in the backward position. We need to see yearly sales and monthly sales, quarterly sales. These are all other some types of analysis we will be going to do. And who will be doing this all the things, guys? Who will be doing this all the things? Who knows that? First thing is, they will be using Power BI software. Once you're using the Power BI software, we will be doing profit or sales or product wise sales or regional wise sales or anything. We will be doing analysis. Once we do analysis, we will be creating the reports and visuals, and we will be giving. But who will be going to do? Who has learned the Power BI is, who knows the something analysis on the something analysis on the particular data. They will be hiring the Power BI developer or Power BI analyst, who can call in the different names in the market. They will be hiring the all hiring they will be hiring the one of the Power BI developers who knows that how they can be create the reports and how they can be extract the data from the different sources. The different sources is nothing but Excel, or they can be extracting, because in the Power BI software, once you see, if you see the business data where we will be storing, we will be calling as OLTP systems, guys. I will keep it aside. OLTP is nothing but online transaction process. In the business perspective, we will be calling as OLTP systems, online transaction process, or business data. Every minute to minute, the business data will be stored in packet. Example, this is I'm taken Amazon. If you take it in a banking sector, any banking, Citibank or Axis Bank or ICICI Bank, if you go for ATM center, when you draw some money, automatically when you draw some money, you will be getting the update like how much you are deducted. How it is getting it? Because of it is updating in the database, and it will be send the message to the front end. Means it has a complete process. Means the what is a process? When you enter that one and you have debited some amount, and it will be going for database, and it whatever the amount is there, it will be detected, and the database will be updated, and immediately it will be sending the messages. But same thing, the Amazon or whatever the things, the business data will be stored in the OLTP system. The place where we store business data, we will be calling as OLTP systems or data sources. They may be stored in n number of places, guys. We have the 400 plus data source. The any company, the companies need, they can be stored any place. They can be stored in MongoDB, they can be stored in the MySQL, they can be stored in the say the Cognos PBI, or they can be stored in the OBI, they can be stored in the other platforms, any other platforms. Once the business data will be stored, we need to analysis on the top of this one, guys. Okay, then they will be when you join as a Power BI developer. Once you joined as a Power BI developer, any company, XYZ company, what you need to do, you need to ask that what is our business data. Because when you joined as a project or any XY company, we cannot directly just get into the Power BI report and just don't do the reporting anything. First 1 week to 10 days, we need to some analysis, guys. Without analysis, we should not create any report. What analysis is? What is our business data? How they are storing, and all the things. How they are storing? What analysis I need to do, and what data is coming from the source data. They may be coming from different data, guys. Customer data will be there, finance data will be there, HR data will be there, different data will be there in the OLTP systems. For reporting, they need only finance data. Only finance data we will be bringing to the Power BI things. But keep it as where now you will be get to know. Once you have the business requirement, when they want to analyze some business data, they will be hiring the Power BI developer. Once they will be having hiring that one, we will doing some analysis on top of the business data, and we will be creating the reports and visualizations. But to analyze the business data, to analyze one thing I have that to analyze to analyze to analyze the business data along with Power BI, along with Power BI, PBA. I will be calling as Power BI PBA. Along with Power BI, there are there are hundreds of software tools, hundreds of software. Why we are going for the hundreds of software in the market? Hundreds of softwares. What are the softwares, guys? Along with Power BI, to analyze the business intelligence in the market, the only the Power BI is not there, guys. There is a lot of tools in the market is there. There is a lot of tools, not only Power BI. What are the some tools? Example, Tableau, you have the idea, and QQ, and QuickSense. QQ or QuickSense are both are comes in same market. Cognos PA, which is a IBM's project, Cognos PA, and OBI, which is an Oracle project, Oracle software, and SAP BO, SAP's product, and MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is there. Other tools, guys, etc. I'm keeping, and lot of tools is there. Why we are coming to this only for the Power BI? Why not for the other tools? To analyze the business data on top of this one, we have the lot of tools in the market. Why in the Power BI we are coming? Why we are coming in means there is a lot of options, guys. When you going to purchase a mobile in online, what you will be seeing is, suppose example, when you purchasing some new mobile, brand new mobile, you will be seeing the brand. First thing, you will see the brand. The second thing, features. The third thing, cost. And fourth thing, customer satisfaction, right? These are the four top things when you purchasing anything you will be seeing. The customer rating you will be seeing, and whatever that purchasing, the how much the purchase, the amount you will be seeing, and the product is coming from any brand, you will see these things, right? These are the common things you will be seeing, observing when you purchasing the mobile, right? The same way, when you have the marketing, these are the lot of tools, we will be seeing the some of the features. First thing is, as an end user, I'm the Amazon, one of the Amazon marketing manager, or I want to analyze some business data. But as a need, I need to purchase some business intelligence tool. What I will be seeing is, first thing, cost, right? The same features, when you have this lot of tools, what are the best tools which is getting the cost, one of the cost I will be seeing. Coming to the comparing to the other, whatever the other BI tools, Power BI is a very less guys. I'm saying that it will be licensing part. They're charging almost $9.99 per user. Per user, they will be charging $9 per month. But coming to the Tableau or QQ or Cognos PA, they're charging more. And second thing is, the most of the features, I will say that there is a connecting of the data sources. There is a plenty of those sources, guys. I will be discussing that one. Let's see. The connecting of the data sources, costing part is okay. Connecting of the data source, we can connect n number of sources. Connecting of the data source is nothing but, the data may be stored in Excel, the data may be stored in SAP, the data may be stored in Oracle, the data may be stored in Google, the data may be stored in cloud. N number of places they may be stored. One table in one store, one table in one store. Yes, Power BI can be connected in number of sources, and we can pull the data. We can pull the data as a developer. We need to connect the source data, whatever the source data, it may be coming from n number of sources, guys. Power BI supports 350 plus data sources till date, guys. And maximum features, the features is nothing but, it will be having the user friendly, means the users can be easily understand what you have created the reports. The most of the people who are doesn't have the technical knowledge also, they can understand the Power BI developers, Power BI reports, guys. And one more thing, recognized by the Gartner company and most searched tool from the Google Trends from the 2018 onwards, the leader of the board. I will say that Power BI is a leader of the board for all the business intelligence. One of the company called, recognized by Gartner company. The Gartner company, this is a for, they will be giving the ranking for all the business intelligence tools, guys. Not only for the Power BI, it will be giving the ranking for the all the things. If you see in the 2000, this is screenshot is 2020, the Microsoft is a leader of the board. But if you go for the live, can you go for the live, this is a latest update 2022. The Microsoft is a, Power BI is a product of Microsoft. Microsoft is a leader of the board, guys. If you see, the leader of the board is Microsoft, followed by the Tableau, followed by the QQ, followed by the SAP, followed by the Oracle, followed by the IBM. Different things are there. But from the past 2018 onwards, the Power BI is a leader of the board. Most of the end users, most of the clients are using Microsoft Power BI, and they have the satisfaction levels are very high, because most of the clients are happy when we are giving the reports to the end user with the Power BI, because of cost is less, and all the features, whatever the features having the other reporting tool, all the features having, guys. And they integrated with the Python, they integrated with R, they integrated with the artificial intelligence, all the things they are integrating. Until now, every month there is some updates will be coming from Microsoft. But keep it aside, the magic word you can be seen, the lot of things or tools are there. The leader of the board is Microsoft, guys. Microsoft is a till date, you can be going for search for the not only for Power BI, guys. If you're going to learn any ETL tools or cloud tools, anything, you can search these things, and the leader of the board will, which is a better things, which is a the ranking wise the best you can be seen. Which are the top most, means that is nothing but most of the peoples are using in the market, in not only India, in US or other regions, all are using this. One of the special, this is a voice we are going for Power BI, guys, not for the other business intelligence tools. Right? All the features are getting from the Power BI, which is in a less of the $9.99 per month, and which is a Tableau is charging almost 145 per month. Almost I will be getting 14 peoples as a, if I thinking like an Amazon client, suppose I am Amazon people, I will be getting 14 people's, guys. 14 licenses I will get the from Microsoft. That's why most of the peoples are going for the Power BI, guys. Okay, this is what. And one more thing, all the above softwares, we have the hundreds of softwares, all the softwares, all the above softwares, all the above softwares for we are categorized into we are categorized we are categorized into traditional software, and self-service software. What is we will be discussing that one also. All the above software guys, including Power BI also. I will be including in the Power BI software. Power BI also self-service softwares. What is traditional? What is self-service? We'll be going to discuss. And all the above softwares are categorized into again on-premise and cloud-based. Again on-premise, sorry, on-premise, on-premise softwares and cloud-based softwares. We'll discuss this one. What is on-premise? What is self-service? What is traditional softwares? First thing, we'll be discussing self-service. What is all the above softwares are categorized? I'm dividing above softwares are categorized into traditional softwares and self-service softwares, on-premise and cloud-based. What is this thing? Self-service. What is self-service? I'm saying self-service. What is self-service? Power BI is coming to self-service or traditional? Power BI comes to the self-service. Why we are calling service self-service? Any software, if you are able to complete your work with a drag and drop, point and click, those softwares we will be calling as self-service. Without writing of any piece of code also, without writing of any code, we will be completing our task. Those softwares we will be calling as self-service. Any software, I'm saying that I'm writing any software, if you're any software, if you're completing if you are able to perform any task guys, any task, if you are able to complete complete the complete your work with drag and drop, point and click, any software, I'm not saying for the Power BI guys, any software. Power BI is a self-service, tableau is a self-service, qq is self-service, cognos, OBA, SAP, microstrategies, these are the traditional softwares. For self-services, we will be completing with the help of drag and drop, point and click our task. Let's take it an example. Sir, I'm saying that you will be completing the some task with a drag and drop and point and click. Those softwares we are calling as Power BI. Let's launch for the Power BI first thing, Power BI software. I'm launching. We'll be going to discuss how to install. But let's see that I'm saying that with the help of drag and drop and point and click, we will be completing the we will be completing the our task. Let's launch it. I'm launching the Power BI software guys. It takes 1 or 2 minutes, it will be launched. Let's see. We'll be connecting the source data and we'll see it. I will complete one task in front of you. Now, once you connected the business, let's see the business Power BI was we have launched the Power BI software guys. This is an we can be see the view of the Power BI software. As of now, there is no data. It can be seen the right side. The data from the, any source, either from we will be getting the source from the different sources guys. We have the n number of sources. As we discussed, we have the 350 plus data source, Excel, CSV, file folders and databases, Cognos database, different database, Azure cloud bases, AWS cloud bases, any platform. If you see, there is a lot of things guys. SQL, MySQL, NetEase, SAP Business Intelligence, and Azure online services, and Hadoop, Hadoop, Google Analytics, Python, or any system guys. We can extract the data from any system. As of the once you extract the data, only we can able to see in the right side the table names. As of now, there is empty file I was open. Empty means just like empty PBA file I was open. The PBA we will be calling whatever the reports you will be calling as we will be calling as PBA file. As of now, there is empty. As we are connecting the data from the just I will be connecting one of the source. We can be connecting from n number of source. I am connecting from the Excel. Once you click on the click on connect, once you click on the connect, it will be show go for the source data. I'm going for the folder. I'm going for the folder where you stored, and I'm going for the yeah. You can able to see the different data case. I'm connecting the one of the data case, different PBX files, different Excel cells there. I'm selecting one of the Excel. Click on open. I'm selecting financial sample data. It is establishing the connection between our Excel file and our Power BI file. Once you establish the connection, it will be loading the data into the Power BI. Now, if you can be seen that in Excel file, how many sheets you have it. As of now, two sheets are there. We can have to select what are the sheets you have to load it. Once I'm selecting one select, I'm clicking the load. Let's see. It is establishing the data. The data will be fetching the data from the Excel. Let's see. Once we establish, we'll see that one. Power BI comes to self-service case with help of any tool. If you drag and drop on the point and click, those softwares we will be calling as uh, self-service. Now you can able to see the table name and the file names, and we can begin. Suppose my end user want total profit. Total profit. My end user want total profit. Just I'm clicking the total profit. I'm clicking the total profit, whatever the profit it is there. Automatically the total profit is coming. Suppose how can I know the total profit? The total profit is coming, the data is coming from Excel. Once you clear the data, the data will be seen like this, guys. If you see the total profit, whatever the profit is there, the data here. But to do this one, this combining of all the things is nothing but my profit. This plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this, all the combination of this column sum is nothing but profit. To do that one, we need to write some logics in the some of the business intelligence tools. But in the Power BI, just I was drag and drop. I was not done anything. I was drag and drop. I can be seen that 16.89 is a millions is a my profit for the my client. I can be seen. Now you want to see that from which region has a more profit. Which region? I'm selecting one more visualization. I'm selecting the country wise and total profit. Once you select this one, you have the different regions, guys. Different regions, different countries. You can able to see that we have the almost 22.38 percentage, which is nothing but France region. We have the more profit. Whatever you're getting, once you shown that I have completed one task, guys. I'm selecting, I'm giving the region wise sales, region wise profit, and total profit. And the ones that we given this to is to the end user is nothing but client. The client will take some action. What of the actions that they will be doing is they have getting the some profit, they want to increase their business, they will be investing some whatever they are getting the profit, they will be investing in somewhere. Then I will be seeing that yes, have the different regions in my company is there in different regions, but I'm getting the more profit from the France. I will get invested in the France. I will not go for the other regions where the profit is getting more. I will invest there. If there is no invest, the profit is not getting, I will invest, but I will invest less amount. This is what the end user will think like that one. But with help of, I was not done anything, point and click, drag and drop. I was selected, drag and drop the visualizations and drag the fields. I'm not done anything, guys. With help of this one, we have completed one task. That's why we are calling as Power BI is a self-service. With help of point and click, we will be completing the our task. And why we are calling as traditional softwares? In olden days, guys, in olden days, traditional softwares. In olden days, once you need to complete any means I'm saying, it's the same thing. Let me write a different way. Business. Once you get the business data, we need to analyze the business data. Right? Analyzing the business data is a common for any business intelligence tool. Analyzing the business data, we have the self-service and traditional software skills. Traditional, which is a traditional software, and same thing to analyze the business data. To analyze the business data, self-service is there. Self-service software. Now, nowadays means from the 2015 onwards, most of the tools are using self-service. What are the self-service? Power BI is self-service, Tableau is a self-service, QuickBase is a self-service. And what is a Cognos, PBA, OBA, SAP? These are the traditional softwares. In 2010, 2001 to 2014, these things Tableau, sorry, MicroStrategy, SAP BO, MSBA, all the things are calling as traditional softwares. Why we are calling as a traditional software? Because we need to write some coding language. We need, suppose whatever I was getting the total, whatever total sales or region wise sales, I need to write some business code, guys. Without writing the code, I cannot get the where I cannot write, I cannot get the total profit, or I cannot write the, I cannot show the region wise sales. Means to traditional softwares we require basic knowledge of coding things like MSBA or Cognos BA or SAP BO or MicroStrategy. Any tool they can be used in different language. They can be using different whatever the language in the to develop something. They need some coding language to create the reports and visuals. But coming to the Power BI, it doesn't require any coding language where we will be writing all the things with a drag and drop and point and click. No, when you having the traditional software, we will be completing our task almost. Suppose one report will be completing 6 months, but coming to the self-service, it will be taking 2 months. Means we are decreasing the time. Most of the end users client will be seeing time specifics. We need to give the as soon as possible. We need to give the handover to the reports to the end users. When you have the same thing, traditional software is taking 6 months, and self-service is taking 2 months. Which is a better, which is a best option? That I will be going for the self-service, right? Because traditional software required here the IT person and who are the coding technology person may be required. They need to hire only for the who are coming from the graduation peoples and who are from the CAC and IT domain who have the coding knowledge. They will be hiring. But here the self-service tool who doesn't have the knowledge on the coding also they will be hiring, and who have the they just they need to understand the self-service. How can we use a with the help of tool they can be create the reports and visualization. Once they understand these things, they will be hiring the developers, guys, Power BI developers. Now, first thing is the time, guys. Within 2 months, we are completing our task. And here the members of the development tools may be contents. Two, three people may be contents. Here, three or four people will be there. Here, maximum two people. Within the 2 months, we will be completing our task with less efforts. Means the client is paying here for 4 members 6 months. Now here client is paying for 2 members for 2 months, which is the best for the end user. MSP or self-service tool. Then that's why we are calling as Power BI as a self-service. And also we are calling as on-premise and cloud-based. We'll discuss that one. Power BI is also cloud-based, guys. Power BI is a, I will be writing like this. Power BI is a self-service, 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 cloud-based, self-service, cloud-based reporting software or data visualization software or data analytical software or business intelligence tool, business intelligence software. Since I'm just defining this one, Power BI defining of the definition, or you can call it as these are the some of the characteristics to define the Power BI. Characteristics is nothing but to define the Power BI. These are the main things for the okay, these are the characteristics of the business intelligence tools, guys. These are the some of the characteristics. Just defining of the characteristics. I'm why I'm calling self-service, just I was explained with the help of any software. If you complete any drag and drop point and click to software, why we are calling as cloud software? Because we are sharing our reports from the service is nothing but cloud based. We'll discuss that one cloud based why we are calling, but let's discuss these things in the each in detailed manner. I will be going to discuss starting on was business intelligence prospect, guys. This is the most important topic. BI, the BI in the our product also, the BI Power BI in Power BI also there is a stands for Power BI. BI is there. What is this BI first thing? What is this BI? Keep it aside all the things. I'm saying what is Power BI? Power BI is a self-service cloud-based reporting software or data visualizations or report data analytical software or business intelligence we are calling. What is business intelligence now? What is business intelligence? What is BI? I'm keeping the BI. If you understand BI, understanding the Power BI is a very easy, yes, very easy. Let's see. I'm going for the architecture for BI. BI architecture is not for only for Power BI, guys. For all the business intelligence tools, that is a common thing, guys. Let's go for the BI. If you see, this is a business intelligence. The name we are calling is business intelligence. In short, we are calling is BI architecture. This is a complete architecture business intelligence. What is BI? What is BI? BI is a completely we will be doing some process, guys. What is a process we will be doing? What is the process? We will be doing the converting the business data as we are getting the business data from the different sources. The business data may be getting from Excel. The business data may be contents of SQL Server. The business data may be contents of Oracle. Whatever the source is, we will be converting the business data into actionable informations. In software, we will be calling as different names in this one. Every system we will be calling as every name will be there. I'm saying the data sources we will be calling as OLTP systems, and where we will be showing the reports, and we are converting the OLTP to the OLAP, and that we will be calling as ETL. And once you storing the data, we will be calling as OLAP. From the OLAP, we will be creating the reports. But complete this process from the business data to the actionable information, because the business data will be getting in the lakhs and rows, millions of rows will be there. They will not go for the table to table base. End user will not go for the databases. They will not check. They need analysis on top of this data. We need to create some reports and visualizations. What, suppose some XYZ company guys, I'm saying Amazon or ABC company, they need some analysis on top of their data. They may be given one OLTP system, or two OLTP system, or three OLTP systems. Any OLTP, n number of sources they can be given. If you given one also same, two also same, three also same, means we can extract n number of OLTP systems guys, n number of OLTP systems. But what BI will be doing, BI is a process which converts business data into some actionable informations. What are the how they are giving actionables? By creating the reports and visualizations, we are giving, you can take some actions. Just as we have created the some reports and actions, right? They will be taking the actions guys. End user will be taking some actions. Now, what is the BA process will be doing? The BAs will be converted. We will be getting the as a PA. Once we joined as a PA developer or Power BI developer, we need to convert business data into actionable information. What Power BI will be doing? The same thing. Power BI is also convert the business data into actionable informations. But they are the different steps to convert the business data into the actionable. There are the different steps. We need to apply some steps to convert business data into the actionable informations. What are the different steps? We need to understand that one. First thing, we need to any BI, we need to implement BI process base in Power BI or Tableau or QuickView. Any business really, we need to implement this process base. Without implementing this process, we will not do any development phase. We need to implement this is like a architecture I'm showing. We need to follow this architecture in the some in the BI, Power BI or Tableau or anything. Let's come to this one. I'm defining the BI is a process. BA is a process. What is a process? We're going to discuss different process. BA is a process which converts converts business data into actionable information. Actionable information. Just you will accept it. Actionable information is nothing but you are giving the reports to the end user. Whatever you have analyzing, we will analyze the different analysis and we will be creating the reports and we will be giving. BA is a process which converts business data into the actionable information. But the same thing, Power BI also same guys. I'm using the PBI. The same thing, Power BI also will be stands guys. Is a user to convert business data into actionable information. First thing, what is actionable information? What I need to do? Suppose you are the BA developer for XYZ company. You have joined for the BA developer XYZ company. What you need to do is, when they will hire guys, we discussed previously. When they will hire, when they have the requirement, when they have the business data, they will need to analyze some business data like finance data or HR data or sales data. When they need to analyze some business data, they will hire a BA developer. When they hire the BA developer, what you need to do is, what we need to do, we need to do some first thing. When you join as a BA developer, we know that process. But what you need to take, first thing, 1 week to 10 days. Let's keep aside. Sorry, 1 week to 1 week to Yes, I got some call. Sorry for interruption. Yeah, first thing, when you joined as a one, suppose when you joined as some XYZ company, what we need to do as a BA developer, you have done. We know that business intelligence architecture, we need to convert business data into the actionable informations. There are the different steps we'll be going to discuss. Whatever the business data case is, we are getting the different data. Like example, finance data may be getting from Excel, and customer data will be coming from SQL, and sales data may be converted into the Oracle. They may be provided one OLTP system or different OLTP systems. The process is same, guys. If they provide hundreds of software, hundreds of business intelligence tools, or any other business intelligence tool, the process is same. One OLTP or more than one OLTP, the process means, I'm saying the developing is same. If they provide different sources also, the developing is same thing. And that most thing, we will be not for creating the reports and visualizations, we will not create reports and visualizations directly on OLTP systems, guys. OLTP systems. We will never create any reports or visualizations directly on OLTP systems. Why? OLTP systems, this is a OLTP systems are not suitable for visualizations purpose. Why? What is this OLTP systems? Why this is not suitable? We'll discuss in detail for the other class. But just remember, as of now, OLTP systems are not suitable for creating of visualizations. Just example, for these systems are suitable for inserting the data, updating the data, not suitable for selecting the data. Visualizations is nothing but selecting the data. Now I have, if you see my side, I've selected the data. I'm not adding, or just I'm not creating anything, inserting and updating. For visualizations purpose, we need to use OLAP base, where we will be converting OLTP to the OLAP. This is best suitable for select option. These are the different softwares, guys. In the OLTP is one of the business software where analysis purpose will be creating OLAP. OLAP is a online analytical process where we will be converting the OLTP systems to the OLAP. Why? Because these are the best suitable for inserting and updating. But as a Power BI or any business intelligence tool, we have to select the data, not updating or inserting the data. If you're getting the any finance data, you need to analysis on the finance data. We will not insert or update our data. The best suitable for the any Power BI, any business intelligence tools is we need to convert into the OLAP. OLAP is a in-memory software, which is a one more software, which is it acts as a memory. It will be stored all the data, whatever the required. And OLTP systems contains of huge data values. Example, they contains customer data, they may contains of finance data, as discussed sales data. But my end user required, my client required only finance related reports. Then I will be bringing the OLTP to the OLAP, only finance related information. Why I'm bringing? For selecting the data, OLTP systems are not suitable. We will not recommend it this. I'm saying when you join an XYZ company, don't create, sir, I got that data from the some source. Directly don't create this. We need to convert OLTP system to the OLAP. We need to convert the OLTP to the OLAP. How we will be converting, we will be going to discuss that one also. But once your OLAP is suitable for select operations, these are the for best suitable for inserting and updating the data. Inserting and updating the data. These are the best suitable for select operations only. Select operations, as a record creating the reports and visuals on the select operations, we will be going for OLAP. But converting from OLAP, OLTP to the OLAP, one tool we require, nothing but ETL to convert from OLTP systems. When you want to move from the OLTP system to OLAP, we need one software we will be calling as ETL. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. Once you done extracting the data from different sources, if they provide a one source or different sources also, we can extract. Once you extract the data, then you will be giving the transform is nothing but, suppose example, I'm taking US data is coming in dollars, and Indian data is coming INR, and UK data is coming in euro. Now, my client was in the US guy. They want to see the sales in the US. Now I need to convert INR to dollar and euro to dollar. This process converting of INR to dollar or euro to dollar, that is one of the transformations. We are converting, we are, we are converting the transforming the We are converting the business data. Suppose not only business, just we are converting the OLTP data to the OLAP, where E stands for extracting. Extracting is nothing but we can join n number of sources. In Power BI, I have extracted now Excel source. I can also extract from the data if it comes from SQL Server. I will be giving the SQL Server name and I will be bring the data. That is not a big deal. But the big deal is extracting. It will take 5 minutes of the data, guys. 5 minutes bringing the data. But our duty is to be transformations. Our duty, most of the times, we will be spending our time in the transformations. As a one example I was given, converting of the one format of the data to other format data, where we will be doing with the transformations. Once you've done the transformations, then we need to load the data into the OLAP. Once you load the OLAP, then you will be creating the reports on the selecting the tables from the OLAP and creating the reports and visualizations on top of that one. Whatever the end user needed, the actionable informations on the top of that one, we will be creating the reports and visualizations. From there, we will be sharing the data to the clients with a cloud based. This is a complete BI process, guys. The complete BI process where we will be implementing in the Power BI. The Power BI also the same thing, the same format, but this is one of the architecture for the BI, like OLAP. We need some other tools to be inside the Power BI, right? We'll be going to discuss that's the things. Okay, first thing, as I said, BI is a complete process. What is we need to do is OLTP. First thing, we will be getting the data from OLTP systems. As I said, we will not recommend it. We will not create anything on the reports or visualizations on top of OLTP. We need to convert OLAP. To convert the OLAP, we need to use ETL softwares. ETL stands for extract, transform, load. Load. What is a transformations is nothing but converting one format of the data to other format. Suppose the data, if suppose the data may be coming in the a ddmm format, but my end user is asking dd format, means date is coming in ddmm, but my end user is asking year, month and date. Then you need to convert your date, right? That is a one of the formation. Converting of the your rupee to dollar is a one of the transformations. And converting, suppose if we are getting the username in the multiple columns, I want to convert in one column, that is a one of the transformations. We will be combining the different tables, merging the tables, appending the tables, renaming the tables. All these things we'll be calling as transformations. We will be once we got the OLTP, we'll be using with help of ETL. We'll be using the extracting and transforming with help of ETL software. We'll be loading the data into the OLAP. Once you got the store the OLAP, the next thing is on the top. OLAP is for best suitable for analysis purpose, guys. Any business intelligence for it is best suitable for analysis purpose. We'll be using business OLAP. Once you got the OLAP, the data comes to the OLAP. We need to create some actionable informations. Actionable informations. With help of Power BI, any reporting software, we will be creating actionable informations. Actionable informations is nothing but creating the reports and visuals. Once you create the reports and visuals, the same finally we will be sharing the report to the end user. Sharing the reports, sharing the reports. This is what we need to. This is a complete BI process, guys. The BA what is doing these things. This is a complete different names we are having. The same thing, the Power BI will be using the different steps, guys. The same thing, whatever the steps we have using, the Power BI will be using the same thing. Whatever the steps is there, the same thing. Power BI also we will be calling. First thing, what is Power BI? What we are calling is a software. I will be defined like this. Is a software which is used to implement BA process. You'll agree, right? Which is used to implement the BA process. BA process is this is complete process we are really calling as BA process. Power BI, what we'll be doing? Power BI is a software which is used to implement BA process. BA process where we will be completely implement the top above steps, whatever it is there, we will be implementing all the above softwares, above steps. Oh, as Power BI is a one of the only is a single tool. Power BI is a only one tool collection of tools. We will be calling as not a single toolkit, or we will be calling as collection of tool or collection of software. Is a name or collection of Collection of softwares. Power BI is not a single software base. It is we will be calling a collection of softwares. How Office 365 is there. In Office 365, we can be create the PPTs, we create the Excels, we can create the Word, all the things. This is a collection of software, Office 365. The same thing, PBA is a name for collection of softwares. To implement the above process, we will be using a collection of softwares. What is our collection of softwares? As I said, we will not recommend anything. We will not create any data is coming from OLTP systems. We will be converting into the OLAP. To convert OLAP to the Power BI, we have the different tools, guys. Means we will be using in Power BI. We have the different tools. We will be using Power BI. First thing is Power BI Desktop, guys. We have the different tools, different softwares. Power BI Desktop. What is Power BI Desktop? We most of our time will be spending 95% of our day-to-day time will be using Power BI Desktop. In Power BI Desktop, we have the some of the softwares. Power Query, Power Query, Power Pivot. Inside Power BI Desktop, guys. When I was launching the Power BI Desktop, this is a Power BI Desktop, guys. Inside this one, we have the other softwares. One of the Power Query and Power Pivot, and one is a Power View. And next software is Power BI Services and Power BI Mobile View. And next other things is there. Let's see what is these things. As I said, we will not just I will be showing the architecture of the Power BI architecture, guys. How the BI architecture is there. The same thing I was implemented. We have getting the data from the different OLTP system, one OLTP system or multiple OLTP systems, where our duty is to be convert business data into actionable information. But to do the ETL transformation, we require one software, right? ETL is one of the software. What ETL software? ETL has a different softwares, but in Power BI, Power Query act like ETL software. It will be extracting, transforming, and loading the data into the Power Pivot case. What Power Query is doing is Power Query is a in Power BI desktop one of the inside one more software. It will be act like ETL software. It will be extracting, connecting of different source and transforming, as I said, transforming form changing the data from one format to other format and loading the data into the Power Pivot. This the duty of the Power Query is ETL. The Power Query is act like ETL software case. Power BI query, Power Query will be act like ETL software. Once you've done these things, then you need to store the data into the one place, right? Like as I said, overlap. The Power Pivot will be acting like overlap, which has an in memory where it will be data will be stored in memory. It will be taken in memory the data. All the data, whatever you have extracted, the different tables will be stored in the overlap. Once you store the overlap, the Power Pivot will be acting like overlap. Then we will be top of overlap. We will need to select the data. Selecting of the data with help of Power View, we will be creating the visualizations, creating the reports, creating the all other things. Once you've done these things, whatever the things you have done, this is a Power BI desktop price. Power BI desktop contains Power Query. This Power Query is nothing but transformations. Power Pivot is nothing but this one, the page where we are storing the data, and Power View is nothing but this page where we are calling this visualizations. We are calling as Power View. Once you've done these things, we need to move to the data because the Power BI desktop in your system, it is not a cloud data source, cloud data. It is in your local system. You need to move your report to the services. Service is nothing but cloud. To move that one, we will be moving from Power BI services. Services we need to purchase. That's what we have the different types of license. We will be purchasing some licensings and we will be moving our data to the service. Why we are moving the data to services? Why? Because we want to share the report from the cloud. We will not share from the Power BI desktop, guys. When you return any reporting or anything, we will publishing this data into the services. Services we have the different services we have it. We will be once you save it, then it will be asking the to the publish the data. Suppose XYZ. I will use the ABC. Click on OK. Then you need to move the data to the cloud data spaces. You click on publish. Then we have the different workspaces. You will be selecting one workspace and select it. Automatically, we will be moving the data to the services. From there, we will be sharing the report to the end user. From the Power BI desktop, we will not use. From there, the client can be take the whatever the actions they want to take, they will be taken and they will be performing some task. This is what the complete process guys. They can view. And for what is a power mobile here, if you see, power query will be act like ETL software, ETL. And power pivot, I'm writing the shortcut, it will be act like OLAP in memory. And for creating the reports and visualizations, the power B will be the tool we'll be using, reports and visualizations. And power B services for sharing the reports, sharing the reports and visuals. And PowerPoint mobile view is a viewing the data. They can view the data from mobile, they can view from the data from tab, or they can view from anywhere guys. This is what we will be doing complete business intelligence process. When you join to the any project, first 1 week to 10 days, what you need to do is first 1 week to 10 days, you need to understand the business data. Understand business data. Business data. Understand understand the business and how and understand the client business. Understand the business, client business, I will be using. Understand the business data. I will write it's the client business. They have the different business case, but what you are doing, you need to understand the business data. And next thing, understand how they are storing the business data, how they are storing business data, and where they are storing. And understand what analysis we need to do. What analysis you need to perform to the client, perform to your client. Analysis is nothing but creating the reports and visualization sketch. Analysis for how, what are the things we will be creating the reports and visualizations with help of this one. We will be need to understand. First 1 week to 10 days, we need to understand this all the things first. Without understanding, they will be giving the knowledge transfers, they will be giving the KT perspective. Once you understand these things, we will be going to create the reports connecting the source data to our Power BI, and we will be extracting the data and we will be creating the reports guys. This is what the Power BI does every day, guys. And the Power BI, just I will be sharing these things also to you. The Power BI course structure. We will be going to discuss Power BI complete introduction, installations, services, and as I said, Power Query. And in the Power Query, we have the different types of transform, in-bit column transformation, row transformations, combining the queries, merging the queries. And once this is done, we are moving the data to the Power Pivot, which is not nothing but OLAP. In OLAP, we will be getting the different tables where we will be using data modeling, building the star schema, snowflake schema, and making the relationships and writing the business logics with help of DAX. We will write some of the business logic with help of DAX case. Power BI supports DAX language. DAX is nothing but data analysis expressions. Once you write that one, we will be creating the different types of DAX functions will be there, and we will be representing our data in the Power View. Power View is nothing but creating the reports and visualizations. Once this is done, different types of visualizations is there, filters is there, all the things. Then we will be sharing the reports to the from the services guys. From services, we will be sharing the report to the end users, creating the dashboards, gateways. We will be going to share it guys. Till now, any doubts guys? Any doubts? Anything? And my sessions will be every module to module. Once I complete one module, I will be giving the assignment. Your wish, that is whatever that my sessions will be all are in the practically. I will not go for theoretical wise. Just project oriented will be there, because when I was giving something to you, you need to go and perform some task. That is my end of the day. You need to perform some task, right? That's why I will be giving the assignments on the module to module guys. Any doubts? Ganesh, Nikhil, Naveen can ask and unmute and
Course
ask.
duration,
Yeah, Ganesh, go ahead.
how many takes complete the course?
Working days, I will be saying that 30 to 32 hours, 30 to 32 hours, but with the help of weekends, it will be taken 45. I'm not calculating on the weekends. If it takes with help of week offs, because my classes will be there Monday to Friday in the morning only, because I'm also working culture. I will take the classes on morning classes, and mostly on the It takes almost 30 to 32 working hours will be taken. With help of week offs in the that 45 days it will takes.
Okay.
Any other guys? Nikhil, Naveen? You can ask any other things as well. What does not feel?